What if I told you the tallest mountain on Earth isn't Everest, or that a country you think you know well is hiding a shocking truth? These aren't just mistakes, they're some of the biggest misconceptions people have about our world. Stay tuned as we uncover the most mind-blowing geography facts that will change how you see the planet forever. Welcome back to Whatever World, the channel where we uncover the most mind-boggling truths that will leave you questioning everything. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the weird, the wild, and the wonderful. Let's get into it. Let's start with something most people get wrong. You've probably heard that Africa is a country, but here's the reality. Africa isn't just a country. It's a massive continent made up of 54 unique countries, each with its own distinct culture, languages, and history. Imagine reducing all of Europe to a single nation. Sounds absurd, right? But that's what people do with Africa every day. Next, let's talk about Sydney. It's a bustling metropolis, the largest city in Australia, and the one everyone thinks of first. But guess what? Sydney isn't the capital of Australia. That title belongs to Canberra, a city specifically chosen to be the neutral ground between rivals Sydney and Melbourne. Surprised? Most people are. Now, for the mountain lovers out there, Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain on Earth. How could that be, you ask? Well, Everest is the highest peak above sea level, but if you measure from base to summit, the tallest mountain is actually Mauna Kea in Hawaii. This behemoth is over 10,000 meters tall, but most of it lies hidden beneath the ocean. Speaking of cold places, you'd think Iceland would be covered in ice. Right? Wrong. Despite its icy name, Iceland is full of green landscapes, while Greenland, ironically, is the one covered in vast ice sheets. Who named these places? Anyway, moving to rivers. You might think that the Amazon River holds the title of the longest river on the planet, but it doesn't. While the Amazon is massive, the Nile River in Africa is actually longer. The Amazon, however, is the largest by volume, carrying more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. You've heard it before, the Great Wall of China is visible from space. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's just a myth. Even astronauts say that the Great Wall is not visible to the naked eye, from the moon or even from low Earth orbit. There goes another childhood fact. Now, let's head to the bottom of the world, Antarctica. Most people think of it as a frowning wasteland, but did you know that it's actually the world's largest desert? It's true, deserts aren't defined by heat, but by the amount of precipitation they get, and Antarctica is as dry as they come. While we're talking big, let's clear up a common misconception. Greenland is not the biggest island. Many people think it is, but if we're being technical, Australia is the largest island. However, since Australia is considered a continent, Greenland takes the title for the largest non-continental island. Here's a hot one for you. The equator doesn't have the hottest places on Earth. You'd think being closest to the sun would make it the hottest, but the record for the highest temperature actually belongs to places like Death Valley in the USA, not the equatorial regions. Moving on to something closer to home, especially if you're from the UK, the United Kingdom is not just England. The UK consists of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Yet, people often wrongly use England to refer to the whole UK. It's a mistake that can offend many, especially the Scots, Welsh, and Irish. Another stunner, Russia is so big that it spans 11 time zones. That's right, this massive country is so large that when it's morning in one part, it's already nighttime in another. If you ever travel across Russia, you'll need a lot of time zone adjustments. Let's talk about islands again. Japan is often thought of as a small island nation, but in reality, Japan consists of over 6,800 islands. While most people only know about the 4 main islands, Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, the country's total island count is staggering. Here's one that will make you rethink maps. Africa is much larger than it appears on most world maps. Due to the Mercator projection used in mapping, Africa's true size is often distorted. In reality, it's larger than the USA, China, and India combined. For the true travel enthusiasts, did you know that the closest state to Africa is Maine? Yes, despite being on the East Coast, Maine is closer to Africa than Florida or any other southern state. Geography sure has a way of surprising us. Finally, let's end with a chilling fact. Lake Baikal in Russia holds 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water. This massive, ancient lake is the deepest in the world and contains more water than all the Great Lakes of North America combined. If that doesn't make you think twice about the importance of water conservation, I don't know what will. And there you have it, 15 geography facts that most people get completely wrong. If your mind isn't blown by now, you might want to watch this video again. Make sure to subscribe to World for more eye-opening content that challenges what you think you know. Drop a comment below with a fact that shocked you the most. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our world.